Hey, what's up guys? Well, fall is upon us, and mornings and nights are getting a little bit chilly. You gotta shut the windows, the leaves are starting to turn a little bit, but I'm very much welcoming it. I had a nice summer, and it's time for fall. I happen to love where I live. I do love all the seasons, even though the winter can be a pain with the snow and ice and the cold. And sometimes the summer's hot, but I like the changing of the seasons, and fall is one of my favorite seasons. Fall and winter, definitely my favorites. So the reason I'm making this video, and the intro you saw, which could be a little bit confusing, is I'm going to be doing a brand new cooking series with Hana. I'm going by all of your feedback. I got a lot of messages when I did the video on the ribs that we did at her house. People liked her personality, they liked her cooking, so they wanted to see more. And kind of tying in with the idea of me doing more cooking videos in general, because you guys have sent me a lot of messages asking for more cooking videos, I figured why not do a cooking series with her. She makes some of the best food I've ever had in my life. And I'm not just saying that because she's my friend. I'm not just saying that because she's my boss. I'm saying that because I mean it. Just the homemade stuff she does, a lot of it from scratch, and it's so simple and so clean tasting, and just, you know, every ingredient that's incorporated into a meal, you taste everything individually and you can taste it all together. You know, it's really good, straightforward cooking, and a lot of it's not that hard. So I figured it'd be great to be able to present it to you guys in a video format, you know, as cooking videos. So this way you can try some of these things at home. Maybe, you know, you're part of a big family and you're running out of ideas of things to cook. It's hard to constantly come up with new things to cook, you know, and you get bored with the same old stuff. And so I thought this would be a great thing to do. People have always been very, you know, open to cooking videos in general. Of course, you know, this doesn't replace anything I already do. I'm already going to be doing the knife reviews and the Zippo stuff and the bowel salon tricks and everything else. I have a lot of stuff planned. I'm still backlogged with videos, but this is just something in addition to everything I already do. So we came up with this idea to do this little mini-series. If it goes well, we'll continue doing this in the future. We'll do stuff for different holidays and just random things, you know. The summertime, she makes all kinds of dishes. So here's the idea. It's going to be called Fall Cooking Favorites, which, you know, intro to this video, that's going to be the intro to this little series. And basically it's going to be themed around, you know, these delicious dishes she does this time of year. And some of the things are a little bit more heartier. Summertime's kind of light eating, a lot of different salads and, you know, different sandwiches, things of that nature, a lot of grilling, of course. But, you know, this time of year is the time to break out the pots and the pans and make some good, delicious, hearty food. So I'm going to give you the menu. I'm going to tell you it's going to be a 4-part video series, so 4 different videos, and each one's going to have a theme, you know, and be specific to one dish or one meal. And then in addition to this, she got a lot of comments on her retro style toaster that she had in the video I did making the ribs with her. Now, she was very gracious enough to go out and get another one of those toasters, brand new, which she wants to give away to you guys. So stay tuned, because one of these cooking videos we're going to mention all the details on the giveaway. Okay, so if that was something you're interested in, you kind of like that idea, the cool retro toaster, you will be able to win it. So these are going to be, I'm going to hope to film these Sundays and post them Sundays, starting September 22nd, and it's going to last until October 13th. Every Sunday is going to be one of these cooking videos. The first one is going to be a recipe on her butternut squash soup, which is to die for. All her food is just amazing. But butternut squash soup, her chicken salad, which, you know, chicken salad, chicken mayo, you're done, right? No, I don't think so. Hana's chicken salad is like nothing else. She's got nuts and fruit in it, and, you know, it's got apple pieces. Let me tell you something. Once you have this chicken salad, you're not going to want to go back to plain old mayo and chicken. It's ridiculous how good it tastes. So she's going to be doing the butternut squash soup, chicken salad served with a warm croissant. Oh my God, croissants, huge fan. And a nice little side salad to go with that. The second video in the series is going to be on a quick marinara sauce. This is a great thing for anyone to do, just kind of whip it up real quick. If you don't want to, or don't have the time to make like a 6-7 hour sauce, you know, which by the way is a great thing to do on a Sunday. Kind of hang around the house, you put a big pot of sauce on, make a lot of it at once. You can freeze it in small bags, you know, so you can break it out throughout the month. But if you don't have the time to do that, or maybe, you know, you don't have a lot of people in your family and you don't need that much sauce, she's going to show you a real easy way to make a quick pan marinara, which is great for all kinds of things, any kind of pasta dish. But of course she's going to make the sauce because it's going to go with her homemade manigot. Now this is amazing. She makes it from scratch. She makes her own noodles. You gotta try this at home. This is like famous everywhere. Everyone who knows her manigot, and which, if you're not Italian, it's manicotti. But she'd probably smack me if I said manicotti. So it's a manigot. It is out of this world, and every single time she makes it, no joke, she's got to make it for like 30 people because everyone she knows is like, oh, you make a manigot? You know, can I get some? Everyone's asking for it constantly. So that's my Italian. Of course, I want her to do that because that's one of my favorite things that she makes, and her husband Charlie loves it. He loves all the food. But anyway, the third video is going to be my favorite German dish because I'm half German, half Italian. She makes this German pork with sauerkraut and apples. Oh my God. That's all I have to say. Oh my God. And she's going to serve that with dirty mashed potatoes. Extra dirty. And the last video is going to be a double feature. She's going to be making pea soup and lentil soup. Now, I can tell you most of my life I was not a soup person. The soup that I've ever had was either like chicken noodle soup, you know, condensed out of a can, or cream of mushroom. And although it was okay, I wasn't really a soup person. Now, making good homemade soups, and her pea soup is amazing. Even if you don't like peas, you would love her pea soup, trust me. Just rich and creamy and just really simple. All this cooking is very straightforward, very simple to do. Anyone watching can make this stuff at home. You don't need a whole lot of kitchen techniques. You don't need a whole lot of, you know, kitchen accessories. You know, very straightforward. A lot of these dishes, there's not a lot of ingredients in it. It's very simple. You'd be surprised how good a food you can actually get from making this stuff, and you don't need any experience at all. So I'm very excited about this little series. Like I said, if it goes well, if you guys like it, you know, you want more of it, we can always do more in the future. Kind of a side note, I want to do more storytime videos because everyone's got stories, right? But people do really like those storytime videos, at least the feedback that I get from them. Now, in addition to my own personal storytime videos, I would like to do a series with Hana because she has the most outrageous stories. Not just stuff that we've done together, but, you know, stuff she's done with Charlie, and she's had many a lifetimes before I even knew her. So I would like to do a series called Coffee Talk, where we just sit down, have coffee, maybe have some dessert, and just shoot the crap, you know, just tell stories and talk. And believe me, anyone would be interested just listening to one of our conversations. It's ridiculous and usually hilarious. So that's pretty much it, guys. You can look forward to this cooking series, and like I said, just give me your input on the Coffee Talk idea. If it's something you want to see and might be entertained by, then by all means, let me know, and I'll certainly do it for you. I'm talking anyway. It's not a big deal to turn on a camera. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you soon. Take care.